monogamous.
Oh, I know, it's so boring after that. It's kind of nuts. I was thinking about that sitting there. I was like, wow, I'm like the worst person.
You are not at all the worst person. We all just like different things, you know? So, we know the bullet points of who you are, but what you really are is an artist. And not just like as a job. That's like what drives you as a person, right? Tell us more a little bit about that.
Yeah. So it's funny because questions she sent over, she was like, what are your red flags? And I'm like, I love her. So I'm like really nervous.
It's fine, don't be nervous.
I haven't dated in 2 years, fun fact. So that's kind of a trip.
There was a pandemic, that's fine.
That happened, right? So like a lot of my life truly is like I'm just in the studio like all the time. So like I'm by myself. So I think the idea of partnership was really rad. And then when COVID happened, I think that just like, right? Mm-hmm. And I became single like in the summer of 21, and I was like, oh, this is cool. Like I get to live again. But then what was nuts was like, oh, I gotta relearn dating. You know what I'm saying? Like I realized most of 2020, I was like, damn, there's like a lot of red flags about me that I have to work on. You know? So like I worked on it.
But we're self-aware.
Yeah, I like did the work. Yeah, and so I was like, all right, cool. Like I know a little bit more about myself, and I love how I spend my time.
Yeah.
And so I was ready to date because I was making like egg McMuffins at home, and that was crazy. Like it's pretty late, and I was like, no, I'm serious, yeah. And I was like, oh, I need to call someone about this. So I FaceTimed my brother, and I was like, yo, I think I might be ready to date because I want to share a moment like this with someone. You know what I'm saying? Like
that's cute.
Yeah. And so I was like, oh, I guess I should go date again.
Here we are, we're dating again. We're meeting new people. Okay, so. With you being an artist and working so much, what would you want to do with your partner on your free time? What would like your ideal like day off with your partner be, or like a date night look like?
Honestly, I'm a big fan of like spontaneity. So like the weather's nice, and I'm like, hey, do you want to go outside and like actually just like hang out by the water or like just people watch, you know?
So you would want to just spend a day walking around and seeing what happens?
Honestly, whatever they want to do, because the cool thing about having like a make-believe job is that like time, for real, like if they have a real job, I'm like, hey, what do you want to do? Like for real. And they're like, oh, I don't know. Like my type A self will be like, all right, I'm gonna go like find some shit that seems pretty cool. And I want to figure it out.
Yeah. That's fun. You're looking for someone to expand your world a little bit.
Yeah, kind of. Like that's the thing. Like I'm gonna come to the table with like my cup very full. Like really, you know. So like my expectation is that you're gonna come to the table, your cup needs to be full too.
Yeah.
So like I like when people enjoy living. I know that sounds really stupid, but it's like the idea of intentionally living is super sexy to me. I'm like, wow, besides your job, you're just like, I'm gonna make sense of the world in real time. I'm like, oh, I do that. Sometimes, you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah. So it's just like, when I meet someone, I like to actively live, and like, that's it, you know?
Well, because that's what you're looking for. You're looking for like a life partner. Like, you're not just looking for someone to like watch TV
see, I
with.
don't know about that. So like,
I mean, I don't mean tonight. I mean like, in general, you're looking for someone to like enjoy parts of your life with. You're not just like looking for someone to just like.
Oh yeah. I resonated heavily with the codependency. Yeah. I was like, no. Like, I like my world. You need to like your world. Let's combine worlds and like make it really big.
Yes. You know? Let's improve each other's worlds together. Mm-hmm. I cannot become your world. We need to be helping each other.
Yeah.
Yes. I love that. Music's really important to you because when you paint, you listen to a lot of music.
Yeah, but it's not good music. That's like the key part. Yeah.
You're just like listening to like Avril Lavigne. It's complicated.
Kind of. Yeah, dude. Like so, my playlists are generally by time. So like my painting playlist would be like 1 hour or like 12 hours. Okay. So it's a lot of moods. You know what I'm saying? So it's like I like to start with like some Whitney Houston to get my blood going. You know? Like,
that's fantastic.
Like I want to dance with somebody. It's like my favorite song. So I'll start with. I mean that seriously.
We love it.
So I start with that, and then it's just usually dance music. So that's why that question's really funny. They're like, "What's your favorite music?" And I was like, "Shit, I don't know." Like dancey, like yeah, like truly. Like,
do you like to dance?
Oh, I love dancing.
Yes.
Yeah, I love. I hope people like dancing.
Dancing's so bad.
Dancing's good. Yeah, it's not about dancing well. though. It's about like actually having fun.
Yes.
Yeah. Intentionally living. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
A lot of this is about you being an artist because that's your life.
That is my life.
That is 90% of what
I
you
know. I'm very one-dimensional that way. Like it's kind of a bummer. Like I really don't have any other passions or hobbies in the world. Like I wish I was a dude that actually loves sports, so I could like at least love something else, right? But like I love art. Like it's just like all I do.
I mean, it's a great thing to love because it is a diverse world to follow into. There's art can be described in so many different ways and there's so many different mediums.
Yeah, I think it's like pretty cool. Like I think if someone doesn't have a creative outlet, it doesn't have to be painting or anything. It's just like let's say you work like a 9 to 5 and you just go home, you make dinner, you watch TV, and you go to bed. You do that 5 days a week. Like that sucks. And then like what? Your 2 days of freedom is like you running errands and then like doing I don't know. So for me, it's kind of like if somebody chooses not to do something, like earlier you had mentioned with Margot, like recipes, I was like, oh, that's crazy, like cooking is technically making art. I suck at cooking, so I was like, I never really think about that.
Yeah.
You know? But if somebody's good at cooking and they love it, I'm like, hey, this person actually has like light. Or like they radiate passion about something else that's not just like, oh, money is cool. And I'm like, yeah, I know it is, but it's not like, it's, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Yeah.
Money is useful.
Yeah, money is cool. Like money is a cool thing. Money lets other cool things happen. You know, but it's like not sexy to me.
And it shouldn't be what drives you.
No.
You need to have other things that drive you.
Yes.
Yes. So you're not a cook. That's not your thing. It's a confident
Yeah. I feel like if push came to shove and I had to make dinner, I could.
Okay.
I'm just like honestly too lazy to cook. Yeah.
Okay. So what's your like go-to then when it comes to mealtime? Are you like the instant ramen in the cabinet, or are you an order out type of person?
I think that order out part, but I mean for the most part, like this is gonna sound so bad to all these strangers that don't know me. I usually eat to survive. Do you know what I'm saying? So like, yeah. So like when I make dinner plans with friends, that's when I'm like intentionally choosing food.
Okay.
For the most part, like I'll fuck with Chipotle, and I'm like, cool, this will feed me, so I can just work and finish this and go make dinner later. You know what I'm saying? Like I think I spend so much of my life thinking about expression or like creativity that when it comes to like basic choices, and I'm like, it's too much decision making. You know what I'm saying?
I do.
Yeah.
No, I get that. I love to cook, but if I am in the zone on something else, I can't.
Yeah.
And I can't think about it. Someone just needs to put food in front of me.
Yeah.
And I'll eat it.
That would be so sick.
Yeah. I've had multiple jobs where like my boss will come up to me and be like, Katie, did you eat today? And I'm like, no, I'm working. Like I'm busy working.
Yeah, no, that felt really personal for a second.
Right.
That's my life. Yeah.
When you're in the zone, you're in the zone.
I know.
Nothing else matters. Yeah. So you need somebody that can feed you.
Everyone's here like, oh, that boy doesn't eat food. What? Yeah.
So you're from Atlanta, correct?
Kind of. Like I was born and raised like an hour north of it. So like closer to Tennessee.
Okay.
And I moved here, 2010. So I've been here for a while.
Wow.
Yeah.
12 years ago.
Oh yeah, you're right.
I have to really confirm the math in my head.
I didn't really hope. I didn't mean that sarcastically. Like my brain was like, oh wow, you did that so fast. Yeah. Like, oh, she's right. Yeah.
That's a long time.
Yeah.
Have you adjusted to the winters yet?
No. Absolutely not. Like I love Chicago, I really do. But there's something really depressing about the winter here because it's a little too long. But it's not the cold that fucks me up, it's the gray. And I think when people, like that goes back to like the idea of dating, right? Like if I'm with somebody that doesn't actively try to combat that, I'm gonna sink into a gray hole, you know?
Like in the summer, I'm busy, but I feel like I do more things in the winter. Because like when it's the winter, I'm like I have to stay busy, so I don't, so I'm not just stuck inside.
To stay busy during the
exactly.
Yeah, so I don't think about like how nasty it is outside.
No, I start new businesses in the winter. I'm like, gee, I need something to do with my time. Speed dating sounds fun. So what's some of your like favorite like winter activities to get you out of the house and out of the gray? And you can't go sit outside of the lake.
Drinking's not an option, right?
I mean,
like I feel like what
It is, but it's not always that
yeah,
healthy
so like
option.
what me and my oh my god, no, what like what me and my friends used to do was that like Long and Eagle used to do those like $1 beer, $2 shot nights. So we'd like all convince ourselves like, all right, I know it's like -40, but like it's Monday, we all have to go meet up so we can maintain some kind of contact.
Yes.
So like that's like one example, but I'm also a big fan of just like little trips. Like why not just go to Wisconsin or just like like Michigan. Like I like going to the museum in the winter or Garfield Park Conservatory.
Yeah.
Like there's something about going to see plants when it's like so cold and it's humid and it's nice and people are smiling and I'm like, this is nice.
Like where am I?
Yeah. Like I trick my brain, you know, and then I go back outside and I'm like, no, I didn't. I'm like,
And I'm still here, it's still cold, it's still wet, it's fine. It's fine. Alright, ladies, can you please introduce yourself and give us your pronouns? David, please show the microphone. I'm Rachel, she, her. Catherine, also she, her.
Dominique, she, her.
Woo!
nice, we're all cookie cutters. Yeah.
Okay, what are your questions?
Okay, cool. I actually have this so ready. Remember when the Powerball was like $1 billion, right? Like, let's say you won that. What would be the very first thing you do with it? Like all the time you won. It doesn't have to be like.
They did not buy tickets because they actually
It doesn't have to be like Mother Teresa level or like anything. I'm just curious, like, what would be the first thing you would do? Can I ask you this?
I think I would travel.
Oh,
I
wow.
was really poor for a long time, so I couldn't travel, and once I had money, I started traveling, and I would like to continue.
Love that.
I think my mind immediately went to, because he's in the news so much, I would want to dunk on Elon Musk and like, you know, just like fully be charitable, and be like, hey man, you didn't show up when the folks needed you. So I'd probably just, I buy myself some nice things, buy my family some nice things, and then probably like wipe out a lot of debt.
We love that.
I actually thought about this a lot. You know, we talked about it in my office. There were a bunch of like pools and shit like that. But like, you know, after paying off all my debts, my family's debts, and all that stuff, I liked the idea of the like rolling jubilee. I don't know if you guys. It was like they were fundraising money to pay off medical debt, so they would buy back medical. You know, you can buy debt like for pennies on the dollar, and then instead of becoming a debt collector, you just wipe it. So I was like, oh yeah, I could wipe out a bunch of medical debt, and that would probably substantially actually change.
Is that it? Did I redeem my question for you?
You can ask another question if you'd
Okay,
like
this
it.
one's pretty fast.
Okay.
This is just simple word association. So if I just say this word, you just say this, the first thing that comes to your mind. All right, you ready? The word is stress.
Life.
Oh, okay, word.
Is it? Alright. Is that enough information for you, David?
Actually, it was.
Okay. Who would you like to join you for a drink downstairs?
I like the person that said life was stress. Your name was Rachel. You want to talk about how stressful life is?